Hey guys, this is Test 41 Game 2. This is the Children's Festival game with the songs and the instruments. It is an ordering game. We know this because the songs are performed consecutively. There is an order in which they are performed. So I've got a lot of rules here. Don't worry, I'll explain all of that. We've got the songs NQRS, the instruments FGHK. I listed them up here as well. We got the rules too. The first song's on the flute, so I put F is not on 1 under the 1 column. I put SK requires RH as vertical boxes, and also QK requires NF as vertical boxes. The final rule tells us that K is immediately after R, but before N. I even drew those variables higher or lower depending upon which level they will be on in the main diagram itself. So this is a very basic bare bones initial setup, but you can actually create a couple of different main diagrams for the game. I would start by creating main diagrams based upon whether RKN is on 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4, because this is a very big box. Horizontally, it's 3 out of 4 slots in the game. It's very large. So there are only really 2 different places that R, K, and N can each go. So I'm going to make 2 different diagrams representing those possibilities. So here they are on 1, 2, and 3 versus 2, 3, and 4. Now the thing is, the diagrams are not fully determined, of course. There's still a great deal of ambiguity. We don't know whether we're going to have S with K, as the top rule says, or Q with K, as the second rule says. And we can only, of course, have either S with K or Q with K due to the fact that those are the only variables remaining on the top level. So I'm actually going to create another 2 main diagrams based upon whether we have S with K in each of these or Q with K in each of these, and these will be our 4 main diagrams for the game. So here are the 4 main diagrams. We have S with K in the top 2, Q with K in the bottom 2. We have RKN on 1, 2, 3 in the first and the third, and we have RKN on 2, 3, 4 in the second diagram and the fourth diagram. So these are our 4 main diagrams for the game. Now, of course, based upon whether we placed S with K as the top rule says or Q with K as the second rule says, we can infer additional things. So if S is with K as it is in the first 2 diagrams, we must have R with H in each of those diagrams. So here's R with H in each of these top 2 diagrams. Then in the bottom 2 diagrams, we have Q with K, therefore we must have N with F in each of these diagrams. Now, in the top 2 diagrams, we have not yet placed Q on the top level, and that's the only the empty slot on each of those top levels is the only place Q can go. So on the top diagram, I'm going to put Q on 4. In the second, I will put Q on 1. In the bottom 2 diagrams, we have not yet placed S on the top level, so S will go in the remaining empty slots on the top level, which of course is S on 4 in the third, and S on 1 in the fourth. Now, we still have some empty slots in the bottom level of each diagram. We've already placed H and K, so we have F and G left. On the top diagram, that could be either F on 3 or G on 3 or G on 4 or F on 4. So F slash G, G slash F. On the second diagram, F cannot go on 1 because F can never go on 1. So F will have to go on 4, leaving G to go on 3. Leaving G to go on 1. In the third diagram, we will have, third and fourth, we have G and H remaining, and we have no rules governing them, so they're basically just interchangeable in the remaining slot. So I'm going to put G slash H in each of these empty slots remaining for the game. And this is basically our initial setup for the game, plus, of course, all the main diagrams, all the inferences we've gotten to infer this. So over the course of the game now, all we've got to do is look at the relevant diagram, and we'll be totally good to solve the questions without any additional drawing. So question number 8 is a typical orientation question. We just want to take one rule at a time and apply that rule to all 5 choices looking for violations. So we could start with the information that, Q and K together vertically requires N and F together vertically, and this actually eliminates quite a lot. It eliminates A, C, and D, all of which have Q going with K, but none of which have N going with F, violating that rule, so A, C, and D are all gone. Now, we can use the rule about RKN, and we find that choice E is violating it, having R on 2, but having K on 4, not K on 3. unacceptable, so E is gone, leaving B as our answer to number 8. Next, number 9, general could be true question. We'll just scan through our 4 diagrams here. Could Q ever immediately follow K? Meaning K immediately before Q. We have Kn, 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 of course, because of this rule right here, so A is gone. Ever have, N immediately preceding K, so N right before K? Of course not. Again, this initial rule prevents that from happening, so B is gone. Q immediately before G. We have Q on 4, so that wouldn't happen. Q1, H2, Q2, F3, Q3, F4, never what we're looking for, never QG, that's gone. R right before H. We have RK, 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 of course, because of this rule right here. So D is gone, leaving E by elimination. And if you look at E, S immediately before G, we actually see that happening potentially in the top diagram right here, if this was G, and then the bottom diagram if we had G on 2. Either way, it's possible to have S immediately before G, so E is our answer to number 9. Next, number 10, what cannot be true of F? Could F come immediately before Q? Yes, that could happen right there in the top diagram, so A is gone. F immediately after Q, meaning QF. We have that in the third diagram, Q on 2, F on 3, and Q on 3, F on 4 in the bottom, so B could be true as well, it's gone. Q, F immediately before R. Do we ever see that? We have FQ, F nothing because F is on 4, FS, F nothing because F is on 4. We never see F right before R, so C is our answer to number 10. I will look at D and E though. F immediately after N, meaning NF. Yes, we have that N3, F4 in the top diagram, so D is gone. And then E, F immediately after S, meaning SF. Do we ever have that? Yes, we have that S3, F4. So E is gone, leaving C by elimination if you didn't get it before. Next, number 11, if R is the second song at the festival, we have that in the second diagram and the fourth diagram, so I'm going to eliminate the first and third. They're not relevant right now. So what could be true? Could K be on 1? Don't have that in either of these, and these are the only 2 relevant possibilities, so A is gone. G being on 3, we have K on 3 in both of these, so B is gone. Could we have F be on 3? No, we have K on 3 of these, so again, that's gone. N on G? No, we have NF in both of these, so D is gone, leaving E by elimination. If we look at E, RG, yes, we could have that in the bottom diagram on 2. RG could happen, so E is our answer, number 11. Next, number 12, if Q is the third song. So the top 3 diagrams, 1, 2, and 3, are all irrelevant. They do not have Q on 3. Only the bottom one is relevant here. So we got Q on 3. Each could be true except. So 4 of these things could be true, and we'll eliminate them, and whatever remains is our answer. So could we have Q with G? No, Q is with K. That is impossible, therefore it's our answer to number 12 because this is a could be true except question. I will look at the rest though. Could we have Q with K? Yes, in fact, we must, so B is gone. Could we have R with G? Yes, we could on 2, so C is gone. Could we have S with G? Yes, we could on 1, so D is gone. Could we have S with H? Yes, we could on 1, so E is gone, leaving A if you didn't get it before.